Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me then?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, welcome to my class. This is our first meeting today. I'm not going to talk about critical reading yet, but it's more on intro, what we're going to do. And if you have any questions, feel free to type that in the chat box during my talk. I will take your time maximum 30 minutes maximum. Hopefully we can finish in 5 minutes. Yeah, relax. No need to worry. Don't forget to go to 6 for your attendance. Yeah, if you forget, then can always shout in the Telegram group. Okay, so this is a critical reading. I'm going to talk more on prepare yourself for the interconnecting connected world and also my class. There is a relation with that. This is the topics of our agenda today. We will talk about the changing world very quickly because I know, everybody knows, but then it's good for me or for us to look at that quickly to relate to our campus life and also for academic life. Yeah, there are always a relation in that. Now, um, now you are in a university students. You're in the second semester. You feel maybe a little bit confused because you're one semester online, now still online for another semester. Yeah, but the 4 years in your period is going to be a free world for you. You're free, meaning that you're adult now. You are not like SMR students. So everything changes. And the way you learn, the way you study, everything is different. Yeah, you got a freedom. You have the freedom to listen to me. You have the freedom to sleep. You have the freedom not to come to class. It's a free world. But you have to take care of, very careful about your freedom because that's become your life. Yeah. Okay. And also, because you are university students, it's your time to brush up your social skills. You have to make a new friends. You have to collaborate with your friends in the class and so on. Because later on, when you finish your university, you need network. Your network is your friend in the class. Jadi saranku jangan menutup diri, membuka diri sebanyak selebar mungkin. Ya, jangan mencari musuh dan segala macam. Collaborate and make a network. Ya, itu pesan. Now, you need to create a resume, the professional one, meaning it's not only resume for your CV, your behavior, the way you address your friend, your email address, your social media. You have to be careful with that because you are entering a professional life. Ya, jadi Instagramnya ya jangan seperti waktu SMA, kira-kira gitu. Twitternya jangan seperti waktu Twitteran di SMA. So you have to start thinking things professionally. What you like to learn, what you want to be, you have to start with that. That's what I mean by resume. Yeah, because people will look at your social media before hire you, or if you're going to run a business, people will brush up your social media to know who you are. Yeah, so you have to take care of that professionally. Okay, I mentioned that in the future, if you run a business or career, then your friend in the university, S1 especially, will become your network to start with. Yeah. Now, about lecture. The lectures you have done for a semester, now this is a second semester. Some of the lectures will open a new perspective, information, uh, ways of thinking sometime, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe old fashioned. So you will get a lot of type of lectures. Yeah. So you are a student, you have to know how to behave. There are some free lecturers, there are some outspoken lecturers, there are many characteristics. So what you have to do is to think about that. What's best? What can you do? Yeah. So think about that. My advice would be to not listen to us, to not listen to my generation. You have to questions my generation. Ya, meaning jangan patuh-patuh saja pada generasi sebelumnya. You have to be smarter, but you have to ask a lot of questions. Yeah. Another one, you need to know what do you really want to be. You have to start that. Do not carry it away with other things. Yeah. Everything should start with yes, I want this because this is my life. Gitu. So you have to plan your life. If you don't plan your life carefully, then other people will plan it for you. Artinya ya jadi disuruh-suruh terus gitu. And then you become nobody. At the end you will get confused. Yeah. So in the next 3 years or 4 years until the semester, the end of the semester when you graduate, you will change, you will develop personally and professionally. Yeah, remember personally and professionally. So you have to continue learning later on. But this is the start. Yeah. Okay. So that's a little bit of advice. Now we're looking at the changing world. In my era, when I want to set my alarm in my smartphone, I have to press a lot of buttons. Yeah. If I want to call my friend, I scroll down, I'm looking for my contacts and then press the person. I'm going to ask for looking at the M, then I'm open the map and then press the button and so on. That's an old way. Right now, there is Siri, there is Google Assistant, there is an assistant in your smartphone. I just say, call John, for example, then the mobile phone will call it. John, uh, wake me up at 6, then the alarm will set for me at 6. Yeah, so everything is changing by command of voice command. The next 10 years is going to be a lot, things will develop, start from there. Yeah, that's a changing world very quickly. Now, this is an example. You have a Siri, Google Assistant, you have TuneIn Radio, you have Netflix, you have things that's not exist 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, your booking ticket and so on. Everything is connected in your mobile. Artinya, if you listen to my generation, how to operate and use mobile phone, maybe you are wrong. Yeah, my generation, they don't have that much experience as you do, so you know better than that. Okay. Now, the changing world, for example, another one is taxi. Now there is an online taxi, the biggest taxi driver, the biggest taxi company, but they don't have any taxi. The biggest toko like Tokopedia in Indonesia, but they have only one building in Jakarta, possibly. How many items do they have? Everything. Yeah. So the biggest taxi in the world, but has no taxi. That's a new phenomena in business and way of thinking with the presence of artificial intelligence. Yeah. Is there anything to do with English? Yes, I'll show you a bit in a minute. Again, during my talk, if you have any questions, you can always type in chat box. Yeah. Now, in the future, and when you finish from ITB, then some of the routine job will be taken by AI. Now, some has been taken by AI. Everything routine, everything that has pattern will be given to AI. And then machine to machine communication has taken over the human communication. Yeah. So that's the shift of the future that will influence education as well. Yeah. But I'm going to talk more specifically related to English. Okay. Now, can technology makes your life easier? For sure, yes. Now, We're going to talk about English. So I'm going to start with problem with reading, problem with self-learning, problem with your writing, and so on, and how AI can help you. I'm going to chunk that uh, within the semester. Yeah. Right now, problem with reading. If you are tired of reading, you can listen and the AI will read it for you. So you go to e-reader Prestigio. That's a free apps. So while you're about to sleep, but your eyes got really tired, then you can listen to audiobook. Very easy and it's free. Yeah. Let somebody read it for you. That's another or one way of reading. Yeah. Zaman saya kuliah belum ada. But now you have that. So use that opportunity. There is no reason for you. Mataku lelah banget. Aku masih harus baca banyak jurnal. They will read in bahasa Indonesia as well. Yeah. So at least that will help you to make your life easier. Okay. Problem with self-learning. We're going to talk about that more later. Another one that you have to know is read length. Read length, it's a website. So you go to readlang.com and then register. I'm going to show you very quickly what Readlang can do. This is can you see my slide? Sorry, my website, Readlang. Can you type yes or no in the chat box, please? Just to make sure. Yes? Okay, good, good. Now, so this is a Readlang. You can install it. So I know Indonesia and I'm learning English. I know Indonesia, I'm learning Japanese. You can do that. Yeah, you can set that. I set that in English. Now, what Readlangs do will help you understand text. For example, if I read, say, okay, let's start for my word list here. Um, okay, just an example. Discovery World of United States. If I click that, so this will help you when you read resources from a website. Um, if you have a text that's not in the website, you need to upload that, but you have to change that into EPUB. Just follow the instruction. Yeah. So, for example, if I have this website, then I already installed this in my Readlang here in my Chrome browser. So I click Readlang. Then this will help me in understanding this text loading. So it's very much depends on the connection. Or let me get another. Oh, okay, yeah. Now it's English and Indonesia. So you can change that languages as well. Um, I'm going to change from Indonesia into English. Indonesia into English. Okay. Um, then if I don't understand the word of community, I click that. I should refresh, sorry. This is still English, English. So when you highlight the word, that it will be translated into English here because I type English. Click. Why that's the other way around? Community, studios. Maybe I should, sorry, I should change this into, that's correct. I should change this into Indonesia, sorry. And the other one here should be from English. Okay. Spanish. Okay, let me give you illustration a second. So it's a lot better than you translate it in Google Translate. Yeah, because Google Translate sometimes they out of context. So if I click that, for example, several click, then they translate that into Indonesian. Yeah, so it's more like a dictionary there. Yeah, but other than that, um, they also give me exercise later on. If I go to the website, then they will give me um, some vocabulary that I just learned. So I log in here, then I have the word list. They give a website that I just visited. Then I can create a flashcard here to practice my English and so on. Yeah. If you want to upload your own text, then you can do that. Yeah. So you go to library, explore this. If you go to library, then you go to my text. Then you can upload text that you want to read. Then that will help you. Yeah. Okay. So that's AI for reading. Let me move on. Uh, Another one, it's called summary box. The same thing when you read a website, then maybe you don't have that much time. You go to summary box, download it, and then you got like five free summary box from a website. Ya, jadi ngirit waktu ini yang disuruh dosen ke sini ini isinya apa sih? You don't have that much time, then you can ask help from a summary box that will help you. Yeah. So I'm going to show you later some more AI. Jadi kita sedikit-sedikit saja. If you have time, then you practice on your own. Yeah. So use technology as your partner in learning, but not your partner in crime. I'm going to show you how a robot that can help you in writing your essay and so on later. Yeah, in the semester. Now, this is my bit of advice as well. You have to build the learning agility, explore different things. Do not study and study and study and study. You are young. You need to explore other things. Learn at least three languages. That's my advice. Learn your hobby because life is not a sprint. Life is not only study, doing the task and study, doing the task. No, you have to. You have a long journey, so you have to stay fit. You have to take rest. You have to have fun at the same time. Yeah, use your freedom to manage your own life. That's my advice. Okay, this is from Steve Jobs. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Karena hanya disuruh orang tua, aku jadi begini. Karena kata dosen begitu dan segala macam. Ya, that's your own life. Your parents will support you. You do not need to follow what your parent instruction 100%. Be yourself. Be what you want to be. That's my advice. Yeah. Do not be trapped by dogma, which is living in the result of other people's thinking. You have your own way of thinking. Okay? Don't let the noise of other opinions. Akan banyak opini, ngasih Profesor A begini, Profesor B begini, I said something like this. Ya, then you have to listen to your inner voice. Jangan terpengaruh sama noise yang di luar sana. Ya. So you have to follow your heart and your intuition, because somehow they already truly what you want to be and what you want to become. It's already there. So you have to listen to that. Okay? Everything else is secondary. They can give advice. You can listen, but you don't have the obligation to do it. That's your life anyway. Itu yang harus diingat. Anak muda kadang-kadang lupa, terlalu patuh. When you are too obedient, then you become somebody else. Kira-kira gitu. Now, our virtual class. I set up a Telegram for communication. Sudah. If you have any questions and so on regarding with my lesson, regarding with quiz, regarding with your mark and so on, feel free to talk to me in a Telegram group. Jangan japri. Kalau japri nanti aku capek jawabnya. One questions, usually I can answer for the whole class at least. Yeah, that will save my life and save your life. Yeah. Watch the videos. I gave some videos in the learning management system. I'm going to show you in a minute. And also you have to do the tasks and quizzes. Tasks and quizzes for my class is 40%. So 40% from your mark is from quizzes and tasks, and 30% from UTS, 30% from UAS. Yeah. So make the most of your time in getting the high mark for quizzes if you want to do that. Yeah. Lectures is going to be via Zoom like now, maximum 30 minutes. I will not waste your time to do that. Yeah. So if you have questions, whatever I mentioned earlier, go to Telegram group. This is my email, kumawang.jati@gmail.com. You can always refer to that. Now, last bit, online class. My class, you have to get exposure on your own. Carilah bacaan bahasa Inggris sebanyak mungkin untuk dibaca. Then you will get feedback from the AI. Nanti kalau waktu nulis jadi pertengahan semester mungkin, you will get a lot of feedback from AI, not from me, from artificial intelligence. You will get feedback from your friend. Yeah. Do not expect to get feedback from me. I will not give individual feedback. I will give a class feedback because I have 400 students. So it's impossible for me to go one by one. Yeah. At least I will give feedback in the class for the class. So it's very general feedback and advice. Enjoy the class. That's my last slide, but I'm going to show you the class just a minute. So if you go to learning management system, some of you already register. Yang belum mohon register, yang temannya lupa mohon diingatkan. Karena kuis yang ada di sini 40%. Jangan sampai nilainya jelek gara-gara nggak ikutan kelasnya. Gitu ya. So this is the first week. Click the introduction. What is critical reading? Saya tidak bahas. If you click that, then you will understand that. Yeah. If you click introduction, that's a video. And then the lecture one, this is the note, the slide that I just show you. Ya, ada di situ semua. Okay. Then next week, you will have my class as well. But I already gave video here for previewing. My advice would be click that, then you will watch and listen. There's only 5 minutes, 10 minutes video. Yeah. That's a recording. Then this is the PowerPoint is there. Then I give you reading text. Yeah. This is not for this week, but for next week. The reading text is already there. Then I give you also here assignment. So you can see the assignment earlier. Then after we finish week 2, then I will open another classes. Here, so I open 2 classes, 2 weeks right now. Then starting from next week, maybe I will open like 3 or 4 slot here, so you can learn on your own. Yeah. So that's what we have in a learning management system. Okay. Is there any questions? If you have, you can go to chat box or you can open your microphone. Is there any questions? Okay, respond in the chat box, please. Questions, yes or no? Is there any questions? Or no questions? Thank you. Thank you, Aulia. Thank you, Aska. Okay, so no questions. Thank you very much. I'm going to give you the link for next meeting. Oh, sir, what is the enrollment key in the LMS? This is class '06. Um, I don't remember, but I put it in the Telegram group. Yeah. So Kitanisa, you can ask your friend how to log in the LMS. I already put that in the Telegram group, so you can always check that there. Yeah. Okay, Kita. Other questions? Okay, if there is no question, thank you very much. Have a nice afternoon. I'll see you next week. Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Sure.
Thank you
sir.
so much,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. I close the meeting. Yeah. So see you next week.
Sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.